I like how you talk about the dog. Anybody who listens to my Saturday morning radio show on Fox Sports Radio knows I love to talk about #DadLife. And I coach my kid in basketball and soccer, and I'm trying to bring out the dog in these guys. These are, suburban kids. We live here in the South Bay. Yeah. They're not wanting for much. Right. They got a nice life. Yeah. And it's tough to bring that dog out. And in Summer League, I said, we're doing half-court pressure, guys. Yeah. As soon as a team brings it over, I want you to steal that ball. Go get it. Yeah. And we just double-team the ball, turn people over, and, we're pretty good.
Parents hate that, too.
The opposing team does not
play.
like it.
That is letting them play.
The opposing team does not. They're going to learn.
Yeah.
And it's sink or swim.
Yeah.
And it's kind of, we were talking during the commercial break about coaching that dog in players. And you said Steph Curry has that dog.
Yes, he does.
But I wonder, a lot of the people around the league, chiefly Russell
because
Westbrook,
he's pretty, right?
They don't respect. He's
got the light eyes. He's got his light eyes. Whole family's good looking. Right.
But
light skin.
So is there something in the league about light skin and not having the dog? Because I mentioned Klay Thompson. Light-skinned guy has that dog in him.
Yeah.
Tyson Chandler, you said.
He's a dog.
Scottie Pippen didn't have it initially. Eventually, he got that dog in him.
Yeah, he's a dog. Yeah.
So can that be taught? Or is it just in you, or it isn't? Or does everybody have it? You just need to pull it out?
Yeah, I think everybody has it. I think the majority of people have it. It's just about pulling it out, right? It's about survival. And if you're stuck in an environment, you start to adapt to that environment, right? What they say, the 5 people that surround you is who you really are as an individual. And I think when you surround yourself around a whole bunch of dogs, that's like me being around Bill Gates, Larry Ellison, Warren Buffett, and those guys. Sooner or later, I'm going to learn something from those guys to become a better financial guru or whatever you want to call it. If I'm with Tony Robbins and all the Deepak Chopras, my mindset will be a lot different. So I just think that nature versus nurture and surrounded by your environment is what dictates who you are as an individual.
Steve Francis was sharing a backcourt with you. He had a lot of dog.
I would love to see Steve right now. I'm
Jason McIntyre. I want to pivot to this, Cuttino. When you look at the small market situation in the NBA, okay? This is going to hurt, guys. Hear me out. This is going to hurt. OKC just lost Paul George to where? Los Angeles and the Clippers, okay? Right. OKC lost Paul George. Toronto, a big market in terms of in Canada, an awesome city. Toronto is still a small market NBA team. Players don't want to go there. You can't get free agents to go there.
Well,
they lost Kawhi.
The taxes.
Right, the taxes too.
They need to chill out with the taxes.
They lost Kawhi Leonard to the Clippers in Los Angeles. New Orleans, small market. Right. Just lost Anthony Davis to big market Lakers. And of course, a couple years ago, Cleveland loses Kyrie Irving. I got to get out of Cleveland. He goes to Boston. Now he's in Brooklyn, but New York. The trend is not good here for the league and small market teams. Now, Cuttino, all these NBA fans, all these meatballs on social media chirping, oh, parity! Oh, I love this. This parity in the NBA is so good. No super teams. Newsflash, guys. Adam Silver's not doing no happy dance right now because these small market owners feel like they are getting shafted. We can't keep guys.
Name a team again.
I just named them. OKC, New Orleans, Cleveland, all.
New Orleans, I don't know about that one, buddy.
Well, they got Zion. Okay, they have Zion.
You got Lonzo Ball, Zion. Right there, you're good.
Do you want to put a friendly wager? You want to put a friendly wager?
I'm ready.
Whether or not those guys both stay for a second contract in New Orleans?
Well, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the next 4 years. Let's go for the next 4 years.
Okay, we just saw Paul George sign a 4-year.
Listen, they're not demanding nothing right now. First of all, this is going to be a growing period this year.
Well,
and they do well. If they do well, they're going to love each other because they kumbaya, these young dudes. They do. They're going to stay together. They're going to come back and run it back again the following year.
Well, they have to. They're contractually obligated.
Right. You got about 3 or 4 good years.
Well, okay. Well, we'll see. Brandon Ingram, though, is up for his qualifying, I think, next summer.
Well, as long as you got Lonzo Ball and Zion.
You're acting like Lonzo's a top 15 point guard, Cuttino. Come on.
Listen. Okay.
Really?
Listen.
Lonzo, okay, timeout.
Your favorite food. Your favorite food.
I'm signaling a timeout
bet
to the
right
producers.
Now. Your favorite food. My favorite food.
Hold on, wait. Let's quickly. Is Lonzo Ball a top 15 point guard in the NBA right now?
His skill set.
15.
His skill set. His skill set, for a fact. His skill set's top 5.
Guys, wait. I'm going to have to get Cuttino Mobley off the fence. He is sitting on the fence
here. He's 6'7".
He's
Jason Kidd. But he's literally Jason Kidd. What are we doing? I don't care about no injury. He's Jason Kidd. Jason Kidd is my all-time favorite.
To be Jason.
Yes. Who you want to play with?
You play basketball. I like Lonzo.
It don't seem like it.
You know who I like who comes to my gym? Damian Lillard. I
Oh,
like
I love
Damian Lillard.
Yeah.
Look, now he can lead a team to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah.
I don't really know what happened.
But
against
the only reason he's a point guard is because he's short. Because he's not a point guard.
Well, what is he? He's more of a
He's
combo.
a combo. He's
yeah.
like a scorer guy.
Score.
What's the most assist Dame Lillard
Yeah,
is
he's
average?
a 4 or 5
What are we
assist guy.
doing? Come
Yeah.
on. You serious? That's like who I love to death, Mo Taylor,
Okay.
that played on our Houston Rockets team. He's a power forward, averaging 6 rebounds.
Michigan,
Power forward.
Michigan Mo Taylor?
Yeah, power
Wow.
forward, averaging 6 rebounds. You should. I need 12, 11, 10 of them.
Yeah. He's not a power
You
forward.
getting many rebounds than me and Steve
You need
Francis?
Anthony Mason on
Yeah,
that team,
come
or
on,
Charles
man.
Oakley.
That's what I'm talking about. So
Oh.
Lonzo Ball, we talking about point guards? Come on, man. That boy's, I'm
the
telling you,
skill set is there, but I
it's
mean,
there, 6'7". When the Lakers had him on the floor, defensive win.
they were good. Okay,
One of
so
the
he's
best,
got
top
to
five.
stay healthy. He's
Okay,
got to
that's-
learn how to
that's-
make free throws.
That's it. So Stephen Curry's first
Hey,
couple
by the
years,
way-
was he not what?
Oh, this is good. Okay.
Stephen Curry's first couple years,
He was still putting up like 17, 18 a game.
sprained his ankle.
Yeah, he had some
The
injuries.
people are talking
Got
all
healthy.
grimy
I
about
know,
him,
I know.
right or wrong.
Here's a
Oh,
fun
ankle
story.
surgery. Oh, we should not invest in him. Blah, blah, blah. All that.
So it's funny.
Monte Ellis. Light skin.
But he tried out recently.
Monte Ellis,
He's
light-skinned
a
dog.
light-skinned dog. Okay.
Dog.
Yes. So it's funny story. So I had started a podcast. I started this website and I sold it, and I had started a podcast on the website. And the first guest I had was Stephen Curry. Now you're like, how the heck are you getting Steph Curry as a guest? This was when he had the injuries before he signed that like low budget $88 million.
Low budget. I love it.
But he couldn't get the big money because of the ankle injury.
Yeah.
So he came on my podcast. It was like so I'm a huge Curry fan. But to go back to Lonzo, light skin, is he a dog?
He's a dog.
Oh, come on. You don't remember his first career NBA game, Patrick Beverly?
Sean Livingston. Dog.
Probably. You played with him.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't,
Probably. What's the probably about?
I haven't watched him closely
You
enough.
tear your knee up. You compete like
that
heck
knee
before and
injury was so
afterwards.
sad.
Sean Livingston would be one of the best point
players,
guards ever.
Remember when he was in high school? He was going to go to Duke.
Ever.
Yeah.
If he did not get hurt. His skill set's crazy.
So Lonzo's a dog?
Oh, my gosh.
All I remember is his first NBA game.
His
I
little
think Patrick
brothers,
Beverly
his little
picked him up.
brothers just like him. Those two are dogs. Telling you.
Patrick
They're
Beverly.
not backing down.
Patrick Beverly. He backed down for Patrick Beverly in his
Who
first
did?
game. Lonzo.
Oh, he didn't back down.
Oh
first.
my goodness! Patrick Beverly got in his head early and often. Now Beverly is the ultimate.
That wasn't
dog in
Patrick
the
Beverly.
league.
That was his dad, the media, the craziness. First game in NBA.
Okay.
If you don't stop this, Jace. Now, if your son come out
He does not
in
have
his
the dog
first
yet.
game
He
in the
does
NBA, are we serious? And he's gonna play the best point guard defender.
LeBron dog
That's
out
his
the
first
gate.
time.
LeBron dog out the gate. He was. I mean, first career game, I'll never forget it. I stayed up to watch it on the East Coast. LeBron, I think Sacramento Kings, right?
Yeah.
And he put it on him in that first game. He wasn't backing down from nobody. He was built like a friggin' wide receiver, defensive end, whatever, any football player. I think Lonzo can have the dog, but again, this is a guy, grew up in the suburbs.
Oh.
Dad coaching him.
Patrick Mahomes, dog.
I don't know him well enough.
Yeah, he's dog.
He was a great athlete growing up. His dad, a professional athlete. Now, actually, that's interesting. Patrick Mahomes his parent was a New York Mets pitcher, I think.
Oh yeah.
Klay Thompson, who you said has the dog in him.
Yeah.
His dad was an NBA player. We're seeing a lot of athletes,
DNA.
the sons, but they grew up in lofty living. You know, mansion, acres.
My son. It's unbelievable. Like, I'm not saying you're a dog like me. You know who dogs and their fathers were successful? Kobe Bryant. I think Bronny. I
Kobe,
think
definitely.
Bronny, LeBron's son's a
Oh,
dog.
I love the highlights.
He's a dog.
I can't say I love 8th grade highlights, but
I love
he is
him.
awesome
but
to watch.
his facial expressions, he's
Well,
not
have you seen
playing
him live
any
yet or no?
games. No.
I haven't. I feel like I need to go to one of his games, but it's like they're sold out. Like you can't get in the gym.
You know who's going to be a dog? He's gradually getting to that dog stage. Who's
give me
going to super
give me like
talented?
a team or a conference, and I'll see if I can get it.
His father played for. I can see if I.
Is it
see.
Jamal Murray? I like
no.
what I saw from Jamal Murray in the playoffs.
Oh no, he's him and Harris. Both are they dog.